Scotty, thanks for joining us. Obviously a 2-0 home win in the sunshine at Aber Park. Give us your thoughts on that one.
I think we were really effective in the first half. I didn't think we were great at all. I don't think we were great all day, to be fair. Went 2-0 up and then did the ugly stuff well, defended really well. Second half we didn't want to be on our back foot, but we found ourselves for 45 minutes probably in our own half, but felt really comfortable. I just said to one of the guys that's interviewed me there from the newspaper, I'm absolutely delighted that Shane Bush has got man of the match, because I think that over the last sort of month since he's come in, I think he's been brilliant and probably hasn't got the credit that he deserves. He's jumped up 3 levels, and when I saw his name come up on the TV screen on the far side as man of the match, just delighted for him. And I think him, Joe as well at the back, I'll include myself because I was there, but felt quite comfortable, felt like we did our jobs, we knew what to expect. Obviously helps when they have a couple of injuries as well that go off, and the lad with the long throw. So yeah, all in all, brilliant day, great support yet again. The place was jumping at the end there, so yeah, really special day.
Obviously got off to kind of a fast start in the 7th minute with George Alexander scoring. Give us your thoughts on like his development, because that's obviously quite 5 goals in the last few home games. So
yeah, I'll be honest with you, I begged the board to let me get George in the door, and they backed me, so I'm really grateful for the fact that they allowed me to do that. Without their help it wouldn't have been possible, but I just felt like George was the missing piece. I think Alfonso last year was brilliant for us, and we've kind of missed that type of striker. He's a workaholic, he loves running, he loves working hard, he hassles people, and he obviously chips in with a goal as well. So yeah, really grateful for the board for allowing me to do that bit of work, and I'm glad that it's sort of paid off in the end. I think he's been massive since he's come in. You see the goals that he scored, chipping them, and then today. So yeah, all in all, it's brilliant performance yet again from him. It just gives us something different. But yeah, obviously Franny as well coming back, massive positive. Ogo, Imran coming on. We've got really good options up top. I think all 4 of them are different in their own way. So it's really difficult to pick a side. But I think obviously yet again, we managed to pick the right one today like we did in our last home game.
Obviously Francis Amati was in from the start today, and he played a big role in obviously leading up to the second goal from Johnny. Give us your thoughts on obviously his performance from the start, because it's been a while for him to get out there and stretch his legs.
Yeah, there's no one as exciting as Franny, I don't think. You've got other players that are good at what they do, but I think everyone enjoys watching that player with power and pace and trickery. He spun in the middle of the box in the first half. I haven't got a clue what he did. I haven't got any tricks in my locker, so all I saw him do like a sort of little pirouette, and he's gone through the middle of about 3 of them. But yeah, he's exciting. Every time he gets the ball, I expect him to go and do something magical. And it was great to have him back. He's been desperate to come back. He's been bugging me about starting games, but we had to bed him in. We had to do it at the right time. And hopefully today it's obviously done him well. He had a massive part to play in the second goal. I think Johnny Goddard had a big part to play all day yet again. He put a great ball in for George that was at the beginning of the move that led to the penalty. So I think the front players offer us so much. Really grateful that we've got those type of players that can cause problems, and I think everyone else in behind them. I look at the back line with Josh and Gabe, including us 3. Lee Togwell won every single second ball all day, and I just said to him there, I said, I thought you were brilliant today, mate. And he was like, no, everyone was. And that's just how humble he is. Just gets through the work. Matty Lynch driving us on. And then the subs that come on and obviously make an impact as well. I think Ogo nearly scored. So yeah, really, really good day. I felt really confident before the Chippenham game a couple of weeks ago. Was it last week? I've lost track of days now. This morning I was a little bit nervous because I know that they're a good side. Wasn't taking anything for granted, but as soon as the game started, I felt really, really good. And the lads done the job brilliantly.
Psychologically, keeping that clean sheet after obviously the late heartbreak at Taunton, how would the boys feel after that? Obviously, seeing out for the second half, because obviously you were kind of obviously defending a little bit, but looked a bit of a threat on the counter.
It's a really weird one, because once you're defending for quite a long period of time and you feel quite comfortable, you think, do you know what, we can sort of just withstand the pressure and get through it. If you start changing your shape and chucking bodies forward to try and get us on the ball, then you can be a little bit gung-ho at times and think, do you know what, we leave ourselves a bit open. So we stuck with that shape for a long period of time. We ended up going to a back 4 because they were trying to get down the sides of us. And as soon as we went to a back 4, I felt even more solid, even more confident. So I think everyone done their jobs. We didn't use the ball well enough in the second half, and there was a time in the second half where the crowd went a little bit flat because the ball hadn't been anywhere near them for probably 10-15 minutes. So it's down to us to get them going, and we just never did. But listen, I'm not going to complain. I can only apologise for not making it too exciting in the second half, but I'll take a boring 2-0 win. No goals in the second half for either side. Listen, I'll go home happy tonight.
Obviously, one last note on the fans. Obviously, 933 came out today. Obviously, a few away fans as well. Just obviously give your thoughts on the support you've had throughout the season so far, and obviously got Weymouth to come next week, and how much it means to get it over the line and secure the safety.
Yeah, I think we had Concord here on Concord or maybe Taunton on Tuesday night, and it came up on the board 399. And at that point, I was worried. I thought to myself, do you know what? They're kind of given up on us a little bit, because the results, I don't think we'd won in sort of 10 or 11 at that time. I think we'd drawn a few games and we were down in the dumps. We were trying to push water uphill and we were struggling. And the crowd at the time was really, really difficult. There was no atmosphere, it was flat. And people were commenting on it. And I thought to myself, this isn't a good place to be at the moment. But since Christmas, they've been absolutely brilliant. And I think that's because of the results. I think it's because of maybe the people that we've brought in. We've managed to get our own team. I think it's changed so much. I look back to maybe those Taunton and Concord games when we're getting in 4 or 5 players. I'm naming my mates on the bench, and that's where we were at. I'll be honest with you. I'm so compulsive anyway in life, and I've been looking at the league table every single day for the last few months, and been a little bit worried. I spoke to Bakes last night, and he was like, "Stop looking at the league table." But I care. Josh Chapman just said to me in there, he said, "I've been doing the same," and I've probably felt the pressure. But thanks to people like Yella, Togs, the boys, it's a massive joint effort from every single person, all the staff as well, the supporters, the board. Everyone's really dug in over the last few months and helped me out when I've needed it. I'm just so grateful, and I feel like once I get in my car and I start driving home tonight, I'll feel a lot more content and be able to maybe sleep tonight, which would be nice.
Okay, perfect.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.